I still can't perceive the heart. All I feel are a few subtle calor fluctuations. Never mind. Let's keep exploring. What's this symbol? It appears to be drawn with spores. That's right. They're just like the calor-contaminated spores we found in Vyderin. There are spores here too. We're getting closer to the truth.
These people have gone too far down the road of madness. Eventually, this madness will consume them. Greetings, Outlander. I am Zatu, leader of the Hawkwolf clan. I am descended from both sky and land. I've heard legends of your people and stories of your ancestors. Our people were first to inhabit this forest, long before the arrival of the Caledonians. For many years, we lived in peace with them. We do not interact with each other, nor do we violate each other's territories, but their religious zealots have upset this balance recently. They have left marks of desecration in our territory, as they have sought to learn how to manipulate monsters. Outlander, if they are also your enemy, you must be especially careful. They have many weapons, not only slashers. I must keep tracking them. Perhaps we'll have the opportunity to fight side by side one day.
How goes it? Have you found any clues? Tell me everything you know. You had a direct encounter with the Adventists?
Yes, they are all crazed. They not only perform human sacrifices, they also use those weird spores to control the beasts. In my eyes, they're no better than the monsters themselves. They're totally irrational.
Though I do not agree with their methods, the Adventists aren't monsters. In fact, many of them were just ordinary Caledonians living ordinary lives. They weren't so different from you Vyderins. It was a tragic fate that led them astray. Many of them suffered terrible misfortune and tragic loss.
Is that why they're willing to sacrifice their own lives?
Indeed. The sacrificial ritual also offers a kind of atonement.
Atonement?
I once had a conversation with an Adventist who had volunteered for the sacrifice. He had committed unforgivable sins, and his mistakes had caused the death of many people. His life had become a nightmare. He sacrificed his life as a prayer to the goddess, and to borrow her power for his redemption. Such beliefs allow them to be manipulated by the higher-ups in the Adventists.
It's ridiculous! Whether or not the goddess exists, it is the ultimate sign of weakness. Throwing away your life isn't noble, nor—
But if you deny the past, Isn't it the same as denying yourself?
I don't see it that way. Each thing that has happened in the past is like a single drop of water in the sea of memories. As long as you're alive, you must look to the future.
If one day you lose something that you truly care about, you may see things differently.
No matter what I lose, I won't become a coward.
Enough! This conversation ends now. It is not possible or necessary to reach a consensus.
Maybe you're right.
I think...
I didn't mean to offend her. I don't know why she got so angry. But she's our guide, and it'll be a problem if she quits. So...
You found this place after all. Looks like you're pretty stubborn, too. This dagger. Well, it's the most important thing I have. Actually, it was left to me by an old friend.
As you can see, I'm a descendant of both Videran and Kaladin. This means that I belong neither to you, nor to them. It also means that I'm not accepted by anyone. But she didn't mind my identity. Thus, she became my only friend in Videran. Her father was a scholar who researched Kaladin's culture and language. She also inherited an interest and passion for the forest. We made a pact long ago. When we grow up, we will uncover the secrets of the forest together. We tried our best to fulfill our promise, and came here. We studied the terrain of the forest and explored the forgotten ruins.
It was the most fulfilling time of my life.
And it should have lasted much longer. However, during one of our explorations, she was assaulted by a beast. She collapsed just like that, right in front of me. I turned to the Caledonian doctors for help, but there was nothing they could do. Their lofty beliefs kept them from stooping to use their Kalar to save her life. But she didn't hold any grudges. Not even against the unfairness of fate, till her last moment. But I hate them, and I loathe myself. I should have protected her. However, I won't leave just because of this. I will continue to explore the mysteries of this forest. This was also her final wish. Is it cowardly to dwell on the past? Perhaps. Although I won't go so far as to sacrifice my own life. I'll never forget her, and the pact we have.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I shouldn't have said what I said.
It's okay. Maybe she would want me to let go of all this. It's just... Enough about me. I think you should share our findings with your chief hunter.
Speaking of the ritual and the Hawkwolves, I know about that Caledonian sect. Their foolish, obstinate ways are beyond help. I believe they have something to do with the lost Kalar heart. But I can't allow you to face those fanatics alone. Since you're already familiar with the various fighting styles, it's time I showed you how to upgrade your weapon skill. I know you probably have a lot of questions. Don't fret. I'll take you through the steps. Well done. If you want to test your weapon, I suggest going on an expedition. The Hunters Alliance and I will help locate the beast. Then it's up to you to give it all you've got.
something. I'll catch you. Underestimated me. That doesn't look good.
Did you see any improvement in your combat ability? You're now ready to continue looking for the lost Kalar heart. You should leave now. Don't keep your friend waiting.
So, you suspect the Adventists have stolen the heart? I suppose, unlike Ato's group, the Adventists are ruthless. They don't hesitate, even when it comes to sacrificing human lives. Stealing the Vidoran's Kalar heart isn't something they'd hesitate to do. Not if it suited their needs. But as to their motive, I have no idea why they want it. Although, I do recall coming across a saying when I was studying an ancient Caledonian text. When two morning stars meet, the mother of all creation will arrive. If a morning star refers to a Kalar heart, it begins to make sense. If the Adventists know about that ancient text, their goal may have something to do with the Kaladin prayer ritual. That is the only time Ato reveals their hidden Kalar heart, so that's the only place where the two morning stars could meet. If the Adventists are behind this, we're heading into a serious situation. You've seen the fanaticism of the Adventists. Now they've gained the ability to control wild monsters, possibly even powerful beasts beyond our imagination. Tracking the Adventists is no easy task. Even though I've lived in the Forest of Ancients for many years, I've yet to predict their movements, let alone to sneak into their midst and steal something important from them. But if we can stake out at the site of the prayer ritual, we might have a chance. Because if our suspicions are correct, the Adventists will surely try to bring your stolen Kalar heart to the ritual site. You asked how I know that the ritual hasn't yet taken place? It's simple. Every time a prayer ritual ends, the Forest of Ancients is filled with the blooms of exotic flowers for weeks. The Caledonians see this as the goddess's answer to their prayers. This blooming hasn't happened yet. The exact time of the prayer ritual is determined by the Caledonian clergy, according to the Kalar calendar. This calendar can only be read by sensing the Kalar connections in the heart of the Forest of Ancients. And so, as of right now, I don't know exactly when the ritual will take place. But I will figure it out. I just need a little more time. First, go tell Elder Denor what we figured out. I'm sure he's very anxious.
The Kalar heart was stolen by a Caledonian sect. Is that what Skady thinks as well? Look, she may not be very easy to get along with, but no one knows the Caledonians' religion better than she. If that group of religious fanatics can control a slasher, they may. He's a member of the Hawk Wolf clan, and he knows the forest like the back of his hand.
Greetings from the descendant of the sky and land, brave Vyderin.
You must be Charmila. The Grand Elder said that you could help us fight the Adventists.
I have long heard of the Adventists. They defiled our sacred lands and banished our people. Although I left my home many years ago to join Vyderin, my heart is still with my people. If we can make those invaders pay for their sins, I will be happy to fight at your side.
Excellent.
But first, I have vital work I must attend to. I have been informed that those religious fanatics have contaminated the forest water source with toxic spores.
Let us help you. We can purify the water with our Kalar.
My heartfelt respect, Honorable Kalar Medium. I shall join you to repay your kindness. The polluted waters are nearby.
The poisonous spores have been dispersed here. Let's look for the next place. Here, too. These monsters have gone mad under the influence of impure Kalar. What a pain! We must get rid of them. The foul psychic energy of the poison spores is no longer felt in these waters.